If I rotate through the center, he's in my distance here. If I rotate through the center, I do the strongest punch imaginable. Oh, wrong axis. Use the right axis. Then you have technique. Does that make sense?
Awesome.
So as you use these techniques, as you do anything with rotation in the hip, pay attention to which axis you're rotating through, right? If I'm making yucks, I want to hit something, one of the things that I want to do is I want to move my fat 200 pounds towards that target, right? Also check your timing. You don't want to make it, otherwise I'm just doing a push-up. Make sure your center moves with the target, moves towards, yeah? Make sure it's your back leg that drives. And this is the get him, but I yaksiki, yeah? Make sure that you rotate through the correct axis that moves my center from here to here. When you use technique, what you find is that the tendons are able to stretch 15% longer and they're elastic within that 15%. So what happens is if I told anyone in this room to do a forward flip, you wouldn't just stand there and go, oh, this is going to suck. Right, this. What you would probably do is you'd come up, bounce and go. That's called a counter jump. What that does is that has a physiological role or a biomechanical role. It stretches the tendon 15%, the muscle flexes, the tendon stretches, and then if you just like do a counter jump, that advantage is gone. But if you use it, that's how I get the extra spring that I want. Karate uses this all the time. So as you move, good karate drills and good karate techniques flow from one to the other. And you use this kind of bouncing mechanism to do that. So when you think of Garam Barai, you've got this compression, then open. You don't go, because each technique you've got to spin up your FTL drive. What you want to do is you want to make that bounciness, compression, expansion, allow that to happen naturally in the technique. If connection, that's this rotating, this pushing, same time, you want to compress here. And how you do that is this, all flex at the same time, boom. And the diaphragm pushes down on the internal viscera. This is called intra-abdominal pressure, okay, as a proper name. We use it all the time in karate. And that's how we connect that along with the lats and chest as we lock down, depending on what position we are. That's how we create this. So what you want to do is as you hit, the way I imagine it's like you've got a steel cage, a wire netting bag, and you have a water balloon in it. And that water balloon is nice and easy to move. Yeah? If I push on that top to bottom, what does that water balloon do? Yeah, it pushes out, right, onto the wire netting bag, and that pushes into solid muscle, yeah, all this connects. And you can create power with it. Here, I simply push down on my wire netting bag, push my hip, drive off my back leg, and even from here where I'm touching him, I create power. How do I control my diaphragm? What do you think allows me to control my diaphragm? My breath. This is why you always hear, it's not here, it's here. Not, see the tone's different? Here. And this allows you to connect your body up. This is the speed portion. So what I have is I have two parts of any technique, the speed and then impact. Those are the different pieces. And what I do is I combine both those. Does that